Spencer, what happened there in that third quarter? I mean, they known for coming out in the third quarter and just hitting you guys in the mouth, and they did it again tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they've won championships. They've played a high level for a long time. They're known to do that, to your point, and we didn't necessarily respond. So, that's why you had to swing in momentum.
How do you guys close that rebounding gap? It was at 18 at one point, ended up 14.
I think it's just a collective effort. A lot of times we play small, so that means we all got to come in there together. Myself, I probably had a couple, could have got in there with the guys, and then, Bull, JB, Dorian, we all got to go in there and crash the collective.
Spencer, we know the numbers when you're down 3-0 in a series. What kind of attitude or mindset do you guys have and carry into Game 4?
One game at a time. Oh, I mean, that's really it. I mean, we've had a chance to win. Technically all of them, but really games 2 and 3. We didn't sustain 48 minutes of play at a high level. So, you got to make the adjustments needed, play for 48 minutes, and take it one game at a time. People come back from 3-1, so, add a game onto that.
Spence, every time you're out there, you're guarding an all-star or a max play or someone with a huge pedigree. Collectively, do you guys ever feel overwhelmed from a talent standpoint, that this team is just really good from a talent standpoint?
No. Look, man, people get paid in this league for a variety of reasons. It doesn't necessarily make you more talented than another guy. And this is not to take anything away from the Warriors. Obviously, they are phenomenal. They're a dynasty, right? But no. For example, right, Draymond, he's a max player. He's one of the greatest role players of all time. But he's not a traditional standalone max guy, right? You're not going to put him on the floor and be like, hey, go get 30, right? So, they've got a great team makeup, great chemistry. They're essentially a dynasty, but no, you don't walk on the floor and be like, damn, they're just so much more talented than us.
Spencer, Jason has said over the past couple games that the threes just aren't falling and they just aren't, going straight, if that makes sense. Besides just waiting for them to kind of recalibrate, if you will, is there anything you guys can do differently or anything that you guys can work on or do in practice to fix those things, or is it just a timing and a patience kind of deal?
Obviously we can attack the rim for sure, try to get layups and free throws, things of that nature. But at the same time, we're constructed the way we're constructed, right? We've played at least since I've been here, right, last half of the year. I don't think you get to the Western Conference Finals and then, you stop missing shots, but you can't necessarily throw out the baby with the bathwater. You still gotta trust Bullock and Doe and Maxey and those guys to hit threes. And then obviously when it's not falling like that, then it's on Luka, myself, and JB to, be aggressive in the paint.